why the 17-second manifestation trick isn't working, and what actually does. Before we begin, welcome to Mind Matter Alchemy, a space where your inner world becomes your greatest tool for transformation. You've probably heard of the 17-second manifestation trick. Hold a thought for 17 seconds. And the universe responds. It sounds magical, powerful, and almost too easy to be true. And that's exactly why it became so popular. People want manifestation to feel simple, quick, and effortless. But if this trick is so powerful, why is it not transforming your life? Why is your reality still showing you the same patterns, the same lack, the same delays, and the same unanswered desires? The truth is, the 17-second trick isn't the problem. The problem is the misunderstanding around it. The trick is not the magic. You are. Your emotions, your beliefs, your daily energy, your self-concept, these are the forces shaping your reality. And when these deeper layers are out of alignment, no technique, no affirmation, and no viral trend can override them. Let's break this down gently, because so many people blame themselves for failing at manifestation, when in reality, they were only taught half the truth. The first reason the 17-second method isn't working is because your body doesn't believe the thought you're trying to hold. You can sit quietly and say, "I am wealthy," but if your body is still holding on to stress, fear, or the memory of struggle, the signal being sent into the universe is mixed. Your mind is affirming one thing, but your emotional vibration is broadcasting something completely different. Manifestation doesn't respond to the thought you speak. It responds to the feeling you live in. This is why you may try to think positively for 17 seconds, but the moment you return to your normal day, with the same worries, habits, and emotional reactions, your manifestation dissolves. Not because you did anything wrong, but because you were never meant to manifest from the surface level. You were meant to manifest from your inner world. The second reason the technique doesn't work is because many people use it from a place of lack. They're not aligning with what they want, they're trying to escape what they fear. If your reason for doing the 17-second method is, maybe this will finally fix my situation, or maybe this will make it show up faster, your energy is rooted in desperation. And the universe does not mirror desperation. It mirrors identity. It mirrors belief. It mirrors the energy you hold consistently, not temporarily. When you try to manifest from lack, scarcity, or panic, you're actually reinforcing the feeling of "I don't have it." And that feeling carries far more power than a short burst of focused thought. This is why some people try every manifestation method they find online: scripting, whisper technique, 17 seconds, pillow method, and still feel stuck. Their energy never changed. The technique became a bandage over a wound they never addressed. This leads us to the third reason the method fails: you're trying to trick the universe. And the universe cannot be tricked. You can follow all the steps, visualize perfectly, count the seconds, and repeat the thoughts. But if the rest of your life contradicts what you're asking for, the signal becomes inconsistent. Imagine trying to send a radio message while constantly switching frequencies. No one would receive your call. This is what happens when your manifestations are occasional, but your emotional patterns are daily. So if the 17-second trick isn't enough, what actually works? The answer is deeper than any viral trend. Manifestation works when your nervous system feels safe. When your beliefs align with your desires. When your actions reflect your future self. When your self-concept matches the reality you want to live in. That is when manifestation becomes effortless, natural, and often miraculous. Let's talk about what truly works. The first real key is emotional recalibration. Your desires don't come from the thoughts you force, they come from the emotions you normalize. If you want abundance, normalize the feeling of safety. If you want love, normalize the feeling of worthiness. If you want peace, normalize the feeling of calm. You must become familiar with the emotional experience of your desire, not the chase for it. The second key is micro-alignment. Not one moment of focus, but many small moments of alignment throughout your day. Instead of trying to manifest in one burst, bring your future self into tiny decisions. If your future self feels abundant, how would they speak to themselves today? If your future self is confident, how would they walk, breathe, or speak? If your future self has inner peace, how would they react to stress? These small, subtle shifts build an identity. And the universe responds to identity far more consistently than moments of concentration. The third key is living from the version of you who already has what you want. Manifestation isn't about getting something from the outside. It's about becoming someone on the inside. If you want love, step into the energy of someone who believes they are lovable. If you want success, step into the identity of someone who trusts their path. If you want healing, move like someone who chooses gentleness with themselves. Manifestation is not an emergency button, it's a lifestyle. Now, here's a simple but powerful exercise that does work, and you can start it right now. Choose a feeling instead of a desire. Not money, but safety. Not love, but connection. Not success, but confidence. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and hold that feeling for 17 seconds. Not to force the universe, but to reconnect with the version of you who already has what they desire. The moment you embody that feeling, even for a few seconds, your frequency shifts. And when that shift becomes daily, reality moves. Then take one small action that aligns with that energy. If your feeling was peace, maybe it's choosing not to argue. If it was confidence, maybe it's standing a little taller. If it was abundance, maybe it's trusting yourself a little more. These tiny actions create momentum. And momentum creates manifestation. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to chase the universe. You only have to choose the version of you that your future already knows. That is where your power lives. That is where manifestation becomes natural. And that is when the universe begins to respond without resistance. If you're ready to stop chasing your manifestations and start becoming the person who naturally attracts them, then welcome home to Mind Matter Alchemy, the place where your inner world becomes your superpower. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment the word align if this message connected with you. Your transformation is already in motion. Every thought, every intention, and every moment of awareness is guiding you toward the life you're meant to live. See you in our next video. Until then, stay aligned, stay grounded, and stay powerful.